Yep.
Is anybody listening?
You've come to it.
Huh?
The vaporous
Hello?
battle against wind and dust. That's right. Welcome to the edge. The edge of what? The edge of your sleep. There's no point in sitting there waiting for it to happen. What you gotta do is reach up, reach out, and grab a hold of it. That's right. I don't know why you can't sleep, but since you're awake, welcome you to the cutting edge. That's right. The cutting edge. The place where something will happen, but nobody knows what it's going to be. Least of all me. So here you are, and I'm your host, AE. Welcomes you to the edge. The cutting edge is a place where something is going to happen, but nobody knows what it will be. The thing is that so many of you have had something to die on you. I don't mean that your car. I don't mean that your stove. I don't mean your refrigerator either. I mean your imagination. What are we going to do about it? What can we do about it? I tell you what. You can have it back. You can bring it back. If you'll just awaken your imagination. It doesn't belong to the thief. It doesn't belong to the repairman. It belongs to you. The cutting edge has no focus, so don't expect a focus. The cutting edge has no plan. Don't expect a plan. We're here to entertain you. There's no payoff. There's no agenda. There's no pitch, but off pitch. No design? Well, we're just here. Kind of like Topsy. So a little like Opry. Nobody knows what it will be today or tomorrow. That means you can sing. You sing along with me. Ready? Nobody knows what it will be today or tomorrow. But I've got good news. We can give you something that'll wake that thing up that is laying asleep. Asleep in your heart, asleep in your mind, asleep in your leg. I don't mean we're going to go to the pharmacy. And I don't think I'm going to be giving you money. But what I'm talking about is giving you something that will make you wake it up. We're here to start you thinking. Does that sound morbid? We're here to wake that thing up in you that has died. And I've got some good news. We're going to give it to you now. And we're going to bring it. We're going to bring it right into your purview. You've got a purview, haven't you? You need to get it out. That's right. And turn to the front brain, the cerebral cortex, and synapse 4. Because we're going to bring you something that we hope is not a bore. It's for people who come to the edge of everything in their lives that they're fed up with. Yes, they've had enough. And for you people who've had enough, I want you to feel welcome on the cutting edge. And greetings to all you folks flying down the highway trapped in your car. Turn it up. Yeah. And to you who can't sleep, or maybe you don't want to sleep, or maybe you can't sleep because the noise is too loud, turn it down. Let's say you're not going to sleep. Why do you have to sleep so much for anyway? What good is it doing anybody, all that sleep? Maybe you're not sleeping enough. Maybe you're sleeping too much. In any case, you've turned your radio on. You're fair game. Now's your chance to turn it off. Turn it off or turn it up. But hurry it up. Because now I've got for you the news. We'll have the news for you on every program. All the news that's fit to sing. The pseudo news. The sing-song news. Sung to you by our singing newscaster. He won't tell no lie. I said he won't tell no lie. And even if there's a programming island, but no word is an island, he won't tell no lie. And if you can't use it in your business today, he won't tell no lie. So in the vaporous battle against mind and wind and dust and death, and the dusty, dirty clay is fighting down in the mire with the grasshoppers and all the pigeons. And what are they fighting over anyway, do you think? Well, I'll tell you what, they're fighting over life, because life is a fight. And if you're not in the fight, what can I tell you? Wake up. Wake up. Well, in that regard, I have for you the kind of thing you'd hope to avoid in this show. And it's our first song, and it's called Aborted Babies. They don't die. They just fade away. Aborted babies, they don't die. They just fade away. In the imagination of Sarah Weddington, who filed the Roe v. Wade case in 1972, the baby died. But it didn't really die. That baby's alive in there. Isn't that good news for you pro-life pokes? That baby's alive in there, but they can't come out anymore. It can't be born, because it's only in her imagination. Who made the decision to kill the little baby? Who made the decision to take away its life? Who made the decision to kill them all? To drown them, to torture them, to remove them from the earth. That's not too nice. That's not too nice. Hear it again. Who made the decision to kill the little baby? Who made the decision to take away its life? Who made the decision to kill them all? To drown them, to torture them, to remove them from the earth. That's not too nice. That's not too nice. That's the news. That's some of the news. Well, I'll tell you what. Would you rather play ball or watch people play ball? That's right. That's the issue today. Pay or play. Now, if you pay, you're going to watch others play. And that brings up the question of the nude lounge movement. I knew you were waiting for that. I said the nude lounge movement. And that's the kind of thing where people go into a lounge and they watch others get nude. Well, my only point is this. Why watch others when you can do it yourself? As a matter of fact, why pay when you can do it yourself at home, right there in the privacy of your own bedroom, or in your living room, or in your kitchen, or in your dining room, or in your bathroom, or wherever you like. You can get nude. You can get nude by yourself. Well, I don't want you to have to think that this is the kind of thing this show is about, because that's a pretext for me telling you this, that the nude lounge movement is moving inward. And these days, the real key is to get naked inside the body, not outside. So I'm calling upon my audience now to strip off yesterday's clothes, to take off those socks and t-shirts and underwear and hats and coats that you wore in years gone by, and to put on the new clothing. I wonder if you know what kind of clothing I'm talking about. I'm talking about lounging naked in your soul, being open, being vulnerable, being there with the one who knows you the best. That's right. That's correct. Good works. Get nude. Strip off the old works. Put on the new ones. Let's check it out. Let's check it out today. We ought to begin by telling you that you can get away from God. You come to Cabin in the Pines, the place where things are accepted and where that still, small voice inside of you that whispers to you constantly day and night, the one that says to you, I love you, I love you. You can escape that. You don't have to put up with that kind of talk. You can live in depression. You can live in misery. God said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Fine, fine. He said, lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. Well, if you're tired of God following you around all the time, following you into heaven and into hell, where you make your bed, if you're wanting to suffer in peace and quiet without that little still small voice inside of you saying, I love you, I love you. Isn't that tiresome when you're trying to lead a miserable life? Who wants those little thoughts coming around? Well, here's the answer, folks. He says he'll never leave you nor forsake you. You can leave him. Come to Cabin in the Pines. He says, lo, I am with you always. But maybe you need a getaway. Come to Cabin in the Pines for a time away from God. You can do it. Just call or write to us at box 22 Minneapolis, Montana, and we'll send you by return mail a complete schedule of this year's retreats at Cabin in the Pines. And while you're there, you can enjoy our TV, because we have all the best that's fit to see. That's right. All the things you want to know about. I mean the endless news. The endless news. Well, there is an exit from the Cabin in the Pines. And on Sunday, you're dismissed to go for a walk in the woods and worship as you see fit. That's right. Hear the bells in the woods. That's right. Come to Cabin in the Pines, where we have barbed wire to prevent marauding animals like bears and lions. That's right. And snakes and tigers. That's right. And ostriches from sneaking up on you in your bed at night. We have good food, catered by some of the best cooks this side of Flagstaff, and where you can find peace and rest to worry in complete comfort. So come to Cabin in the Pines and celebrate with us the new millennium. The new millennium. Now, speaking of the new millennium, I guess that those of you who expect to be raptured know that you're going to have to pay the price. What's the price of the rapture? You don't get to die. You're going to be translated directly into heaven with your glorified bodies. Without any death experience at all. Can you imagine how that's going to feel? You get into heaven, you sit down at the next last supper, or the next first supper, and everybody, what are they talking about, huh? And I'll tell you what they're talking about. How they died. It's sort of like at a hospital, you know. Well, I was 84, and I died without any drugs. The death of a godly man, in complete peace, and my soul, when it left the worn-out flesh that I had inhabited, flew directly into the arms of the waiting one. And there I saw my family, my friends, my loved ones from the ages past. And each one will have a different story to tell. But you raptured people, all I can tell you is this. Tough tamale, Charlie. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no story at all. You're gonna go up there, you're gonna say, duh, I didn't, well, see, the truth is, I have to tell the truth. I'm in heaven. The truth is, I didn't, in fact, die. And they're going to be looking at you like, boy, I tell you, you just got off some banana boat. You didn't die? You didn't die? Well, that'd be enough to just practically put you to death right then. Now, that's a problem. I want you people to know that only Elijah and only Enoch are going to be able to support the no-death school. Just give it some thought. There's still time to get out of the world with an honorable death. No need for you to suffer in the afterlife with all the difficulties that can happen when you haven't, in fact, even died. Call us and write to us here. Maybe we can be of help to you. That's correct. Baseball card Christians are for having their next meeting this Friday night at the campus of ASU University in the Doohickey building. And you're all invited to come and bring your cards of your favorite Christian heroes. I got news for you, folks.
We're coming to the end.
And I want you to realize that we're going to have to do some skiing now. So imagine that you use a razor blade in the morning. Yes, I'm talking to everybody that shaves. I'm saying that those of you who don't have a beard, you must be using something. Maybe you're shaving with a razor blade. You poor Stone Age thing. Well, imagine right now with me that you're skiing down the edge of your razor blade. And right on the outward part of the edge of the razor blade, imagine that the razor itself is like a kind of wave, and that out of the wave comes a sharpness. And that out of that sharpness, on the edge of skis, standing right on the edge of the slope, coming right down in front of a huge avalanche, well, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It's you. It's you. Coming right down the slope. Do you see? And that's imagination. That slope is imagination. Keep your feet. That avalanche is the reason that you're skiing. And that's the cutting edge of the imagination. And that's what I'm here to tell you. How to bring it back. How to wake it up. And how to fly right with your big box kite. So welcome. That means goodbye to the cutting edge, where we'll teach you the great height and depth and breadth of the love and the grace of God. Because He has restored to you the thing that was taken, the thing that was broken, the thing that had died. He gave it back to you. Don't you see that? Where for a certain fact you would be free. 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 Free in the name of the Son of God, who loved you and gave Himself for you. We'll be here every now and then, trying to talk to you, don't you see? Trying to argue with you. Trying to stimulate you. Trying to entertain you. Trying to wake up the thing that has died in you. Do you know what I'm talking about at all? When the Lord Jesus says that He will make you free, don't you see? He's talking about your imagination. Hallelujah. So I'm looking forward to meeting you and talking to you and to hearing from you. So maybe next time. Until then, I'm going to be saying goodnight to you, darlings. I love you. And I want to tell you this. May your dreams be clean. And may your feet be washed. I'll see you later, alligator.